कैसे भाई थर्ड क्वेश्चन पे आ गए. So let's see the third question. It's also easy, right? The same thing, right? Today all questions are regarding like identifying the pattern. So let's see what do we have here. So we have given an integer array nums. We have given two integers a and b such that a less than b. So I was very happy after solving this question. I'm surprised I solved this question very easily. So we have to form three partitions of array, right? Okay, so we have to do like this: part 1, part 2, part 3. What will be in 1? All element less than 1. Okay, this will consist of elements less than 1. This will consist of b, right? And this will consist of greater than b. Okay, okay. And we can swap elements, right? So basically what we have to do, we have given an array nums, okay? We have to split it into three parts, three continuous parts, right? Okay, and we have to tell the number of operations such that all three parts should be like this. Part 1 should have all the elements which are less than A. Part 2 should have all the elements which are between uh, A and B. And part 3 should have all the elements which are greater than B. Okay, so this thing. One second. This thing basically when you. Now let's see one thing, right? If I say all numbers greater than B should be in part 3, right? Do I care about the value of the numbers? Right? Right? Should we care about value? No, because we only need number greater than B in the third part. Okay. Now, part 1, right, should contain O less than A. Do I care about value? No, right? I need all numbers which are less than A in part 1, but I don't care about their value, right? And part 2 should have what? Greater than equals to A and less than equals to B, right? I again don't care about what their values. Can I say, right? I have three parts, part 1, part 2, part 3. All elements, can I say them as A? Can I say them B? Sorry, let's say them C. Can I say them B? Right? Can I make their value equals to some 0? Let me say it as 1. Let me say 2. Can I say this, right? Since part 1 should have all elements which are less than 1, but we don't care about their value. So can I write all of them 0? Part 2 should have all elements which satisfy this condition, greater than equals to A, less than equals to B. But I don't care about their values, right? So, so can I write them as 1? Again, the part 3 same, greater than B. Again, we don't care about their value. So can I write them 2? So now what we have? So what we have the question now, right? We have an array, right? Of what? Zeros, ones, twos. Okay. We have to sort is now, right? We have to sort it. That's what the question says, right? Sorted by swapping adjacent. And if you see this, this is very standard question. Standard, right? You see, there's this Dutch flag algorithm. There's various name for it, but we don't care about their names. But this is now very standard question. If you go and search this question, this will come like there's a thousands of link filled with it. So now we have to sort this array of zeros, one and twos. So what is the approach now? Okay. So the approach is what, right? So let's say I am at a index I. Okay. And my current element, right? Nums of I can have three possible values, either 0, either 1 or 2, right? So what is the case one? When my current value is 0. So when my current value is 0, right? What do I need to do with shit? Uh, Okay, sorry about that. I hit just delete button. So okay, so if my current element is 0, what do I have to do here? See, let's say this is your nums 1, 2, and we are at this position, right? Which is 0. So now I should move this 0 to before 1, right? I should move this 0 before all ones and all twos, right? Move before all ones and twos. So what will be the number of operations here, right? Which is count of 1 plus count of 2. Let's say before this 0, there are 3 1 and 2 twos. So I should move this 0 before all of them, right? So total swapping will be 5, right? Okay. Now case 2, right? 1. If my current element is 1, right? Let's say take this example 1, 2, 0. So 0 we already moved. Now we are at this position 1. So where should this 1 go, right? This 1 should go before this 2, right? So move before all twos, right? So what it will contribute, right? Count of 2 number of swaps, right? Or case 3 is what? If my current element is, if it's 2, no swaps, right? Because there's no elements which greater than it's basically, right? So that's your answer, right? Simple question. First, so this step, right? You can solve this question is following steps, right? Step 1, right? Step 1, right? Normalize, right? Normalize array by assigning what, right? If nums of I less than a, it becomes 0. If nums of I greater than b, it becomes 2, right? Or if it's greater than ab, it becomes 1, right? Part 2. And what is the second step, right? Keep count of ones and twos, right? Then right, if case 1, right? Then answer plus equals to what? Count of 2, 1, 2 and zeros. Case 0, then answer equals to what? Count 1 plus count 2, right? And see, you can give them any values. You can assign greater than b as 0, then you can sort in reverse order or anything like that's up to you. So what will be the time complexity here? Of and space complexity is again, right, of 1 only, right? Because we haven't used any auxiliary space or anything. So all these are pretty simple questions today. So we'll see the fourth as well, but before that, let's see the code part. Okay, so third question, right? Third question we have already seen, right? We are going to divide that in three parts, right? So part one is what? Less than, right? Less than A. Part two is what, right? Greater than equals to A, and then what? Less than equals to what? B. We are going to call them 1. We are going to call it 0. Then what do we have, right? Third part, right? Part 3, right? Which is greater than b, which are going to call it 2, right? So let's do this, right? 4 and t equals to what? 0, I less than what? Nums dot length I plus plus. Okay, so I'm in C plus plus. Nums dot size. I absolutely hate this conversion between both. So right, if nums of I, right? If it's less than a, right? What I'm going to do, right? Nums of I equals to, let's say, 0. Else if what nums of I is greater than b, then what we are going to do, right? Nums of I equals to what? 2. Else nums of I equals to what? 1. Okay, now we have three parts, right? Now we have to apply, right? Short, right? 0, 1, 2's using right? Uh, what do we say, right? Neighbor swaps. Neighbor swaps. So that is we need to keep count of zeros, 1 and 2's, right? right? Count 1 equals to 0, count 0 equals to 0, count 2 equals to 0, right? So, okay, we need this modulus here, right? So, let's define anti-mod equals to what? 1e9 plus 7. Let me do them long, right? We don't want any rest. Answer should be in int, right? So, we'll do long. Answer equals to 0. We'll do for anti equals to 0, right? I less than nums dot size I plus, right? Say if case 1, right, nums of I equals to 0, then what, right? We have to move this 0 before all ones and twos together, right? So what do we do, right? Answer equals to what, right? Answer plus what? Whatever is the count of, right, 1 and 2, right? Count plus count 2 modulus mod, right? Okay. See, else if nums of I, right, equals to 1, then what? We are going to move it before, right? All count of 1, right? If it's 1, all count of 2, sorry, right? Right, not count of 1, right? 1 cannot be moved, right? And we increase count 1 here, right? Count 1 plus, right? Okay, so I sometimes code in this iPad, so don't mind that. All matters is we solve this problem daily. So we are going to return the answer. Okay, accepted. Yeah, भाई मैं खुश हो गया भाई आज का कॉन्टेस्ट देखिए मैंने तीनों जल्दी से सोल्व कर लिए 5-6 मिनट के अंदर अंदर आखिरी वाला भी सोल्व कर लिया था टाइम लग गया था थोड़ा कॉन्टेस्ट नहीं दिया था मैंने बाद में वर्चुअल कॉन्टेस्ट दिया था बट इट्स फाइन